Hello world, I'm from in Japan. This is what a famous hot spring town is like.
Before we start though, we first need to get there, so let's go back to Tokyo. Yep, right in the middle of all this gray. While a lot of places in Japan are easily accessible by trains, buses, and boats, for our family of 4, we decided to visit Kusatsu by car. So we rented a car and popped onto the tolled freeway system. While you can stop and pay cash, most use an ETC card, which stands for Electronic Toll Collection. There are 2 things about the freeways that were quite fascinating to this Canadian. The first is the look. These tall paneled walls made me feel like I was in some futuristic landscape. Those panels are actually sound walling to protect the areas from freeway noise. Virtually the entire Canadian highway system is at ground level, so around Tokyo, being high up in the sky, this was something quite different. The second is the SAs, which stand for service areas. These are literally right off the highway, so there's little travel time wasted and no chance of getting lost. Clean bathrooms, vending machines, restaurants, gift shops with local goods, gas, and all organized, modern, and I'll say this again, clean.
Well, they had nice toilets. Oh, it was
Yeah, I know, because they're peeing, so I don't want to show them.
It tells you where it's open or where it's not. And yeah, it was really good.
It's so much space, right? It's so big.
Yeah, it's so big. And they have lots of food and stuff that is famous, in
famous local products.
Yeah.
Stuff they only make in Gunma.
Yeah.
Now, vending machines, there's lots of vending machines. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, you can get lots of drinks that you want.
And what about this one that Shin's using?
It's a food machine, so you can get food, but my mommy says there's a...
Cockroaches?
Yeah, cockroaches go inside, and then they eat it, or they do poo inside, so it's really dirty, so you shouldn't eat it. So I never did that before.
Traveling the toll highway was nice, but it ended sooner than I thought. So, for the second half of the trip, we ended up driving on regular roads through towns and villages, which was in truth a welcome change in atmosphere from the elevated highways we got off of. And the nice thing was that we could stop by at anything interesting that we came across.
There's a big place, like a river, but they were building it, so water comes inside.
They're going to build a dam, you mean?
Yeah.
Everything you see here will actually be covered in water pretty soon once they dam it and create a new lake.
I like tunnels because it looks like nighttime, and I like driving at nighttime.
After passing through some tunnels and then climbing up some mountains, we came upon Kusatsu. While it was spring-like in Tokyo, Kusatsu was still covered in snow. Even though we had rented a car, we wanted a location we could walk from, and thankfully, the ryokan we were staying at was within a 7-minute walking distance to Yubatake, which is the famous hot water field in the center of all the action. The kids were splendidly surprised to see all the snow around town. Let's go. Soccer? Is that what you're playing soccer?
Yeah, ice soccer.
No, you lost yours. They were climbing it, stomping around in it, kicking it, and even though I don't have footage of it, you can be sure they were munching on it as well. To the horror of their mother, of course. Eventually, the craziness had to end as we neared the hot water field in the center of town. I guess you might be wondering why they have all these rows of wooden boxes. They're there to cool down the water, as well as to collect the minerals and sell them. Around 5,000 liters of water per minute come out of the ground here. In the Kusatsu area in total, there are about 100 hot springs producing 34,000 liters of water per minute. This is not simply hot water, but very sulfurous and acidic hot water. You ready? Yay! In the Yubatake, you'll see the dried mineral sediment, which is mostly sulfur. This is collected and sold as yunohana, and it's a powder that's used to make your very own onsen at home. The water is around 54 degrees Celsius out of the ground, which is much too hot to bathe in.
So they're doing a thing called yumomi, and like there's like water that's hot, and then if they do that, that makes it colder, so you can go in.
The audience also gets a chance to participate. Unluckily for Shin, we were too far away on the upper level to get there in time. One of the things that cinched Kusatsu as a cool town to visit was the scenic and narrow streets, along with all the little shops and ryokans. Nowadays, so many places in Japan have the same stores, so it was refreshing to see a distinctive lack of Starbucks or McDonald's. What are these guys doing here?
Well, they have samples for the manju, and so they want us to buy it, but a lot of people just take it because it's free, so they won't buy it. So like,
kind of like when you go to Costco?
Yeah, they don't buy it, they just eat it.
Did we buy any manju?
Nope, we just ate it.
You're wrong though, because mommy wanted manju to bring back for your auntie, your oba-chan. And so I did end up buying like 18 manju.
Wow.
So it worked.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to eat it?
It isn't like the azuki beans.
Uncle?
Yeah.
You don't like it, Chin?
He never eat it before.
Is this his first time? Even I eat it. One of the coolest parts about the trip was walking along the riverbed in Saino Kawara Koen, which means Western Riverbed Park. Along the winding path, you can see pools of acidic water and how it discolors the environment. It was a treat to see the steam rising from the water and even catch a glimpse of where the hot spring water bubbles up from. Did you actually touch the bubbly part?
No, but
It's okay.
Mommy didn't let Shin go in.
What kind of different colors did you see in the pools of water?
I saw green, and I saw some white powder too.
Now, when you guys touched the water, was it cold, hot? Like what temperature?
Well, it was like 42 degrees.
That's what you think?
Yeah.
So it's like when you go to a bath in Japan, like that temperature?
Yes.
Oh, so it's quite hot then.
Yeah, but not that hot.
It won't burn you.
Yeah, you will not. I thought if there's hot water, why the snow won't melt, but like it was really hard.
Almost anywhere you go in Japan, it seems you're never too far away from shrines and temples from the Shinto and Buddhist religions.
Stairs was too snowy, and then like all the persons slipped, like the ladies, and then but the boys like they just run down.
So, how was the food?
Well, it was like food from a long time ago, like dinner, but like breakfast it's like American sausage or like well, not sausage, but like there's bacon and then scrambled eggs like that.
What did you think about the fireworks?
Well, it was pretty, but I like the ones more in Tokyo.
How come?
Well, because they had lots of different ones. Like this one had like the same one, and like I didn't know when it's gonna be over because like it stops and then it's like, oh, it's over, but it goes again and then we come back and then it's like that, so we didn't know when it's gonna be over. A lot of people at night because like it looks cool in the night. Well, you can put your feet in the water and then so like you can get warm.
Did you try that?
No, because you didn't let me.
I didn't? Maybe it's mommy. I would have let you, but I think we're kind of busy, that's why. What did you think about walking through the steam? How was that?
It was warm, but because like the outside's cold, so if you go in warm things, if you go out of it, it makes like you colder and then you're so cold.
I think Kusatsu does a great job of making nighttime at Yubatake just as fascinating as daytime. All the people taking pictures and walking around in yukatas really made for a pleasant atmosphere.
It's like a fog park.
A fart park?
Yeah.
Did it smell?
So
Like-
smells.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is a fart-like smell to the sulfur, but it's not as strong as Shin is implying, so don't worry.
So like it was warm and like it was kind of fun because there's lots of rocks, so you can go on.
Shin, we gotta hurry up now, mommy says. What did you think about the snow?
Well, it was cool because I live in Tokyo and it doesn't snow very much.
So, what was it like going in the onsen?
Well, it's hot and then if you go too much, you'll get unconscious.
Yeah, maybe, I think they say like 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah, because mommy said she almost got drowned and then her friends got her up.
What about the feel of the water? Like,
It kind of feels different. My skin kind of feels like not itchy, but like something that's pulling me.
yeah, it's kind of like stingy.
Yeah.
How was the water, Shin?
If I go out, my hands and stuff will be out there.
Before Kusatsu, we had been to quite a few hot springs, but I can tell you, this is the first time I've visited one where I've really felt a difference with my skin. My skin was as smooth as the cheeks on my kids. They're face cheeks, by the way, not the other ones. Kusatsu's water has been studied for its healing properties for ailments ranging from stiff shoulders to burns and bruises to hemorrhoids, amongst a laundry list of others. Beyond bathing, the hot spring water is also used in the heating of schools, institutions, some homes, and to clear the streets of snow. One thing to note is that if you're a guy, the open-air Saino Kawara Rotenmuro is in fact viewable from the hiking trail alongside it. But ladies, don't fret, your side is completely private.
Well, it was fun because I traveled lots of places, but I don't think I traveled a place like that.
This is my first time to a place, like a hot spring town that's like that, yeah.
Yeah, so it was quite fun.
Okay, now we gotta go back.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. What are hot springs like where you're from?
煮もみショー、民謡ショーいかがだったでしょうか。はい、それではですね、2回目のお客様コーナーのお時間でございます。
So, and the floor is stinky too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shin, when you talk, you have to be in front of this, so you can put this way so you can see more, but you...